Hi everybody, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface on the alpha servers for World of Warcraft's next expansion, Legion, soon to be the beta servers. Now then, I was meandering around Stormheim at level 110 and I just happened to come across, not literally, ladies, this chappy here, Nithogg, or Nithogg, if you were playing Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward, which this seems to be ripped straight off from. But we don't need to go into any of that right now. Now, Nithogg is one of 4 world bosses which appear to be arriving in this expansion. Take it with a pinch of salt, because when the alpha for Warlords of Draenor was active, that too had 4 world bosses, which got cut down to 3. And I think at one point it was actually only 2, wasn't it, really? Because you only had the 2 and then the 3rd didn't come till later on in another patch. So let's hope that we get all 4. Now, I know that this is a boss top level, and I know I'm only 101. But I've got to give it a smack, haven't I? I really just want to see how hard it does hit for. Now, of course, it's going to be crushing because it's X amount of levels above me. But there you go. Wipes off all my health. 488k plus an additional 900,000 odd. So, yeah, it's not just one-shotting me. It's one-shotting me and then shitting down my throat for good measure afterwards. So what I would like to see... And I'll give you a rough idea of kind of like the power of how I'm going to evolve. If I was level 110, and if I was in item level 810 gear, I'm going to have approximately, as a warlock this is, not as a tank, just as a bog standard DPSer, I'm going to have approximately 1.9 million health. Yeah, I'm not even joking. I'm going to have about 1.9 million health. The boss has 517 million health at the moment. Whether or not that's subject to change, of course it is. It's the alpha after all. So how many people would be required to tackle a world boss of this magnitude? Now, I've got to go into a little bit of a whinge here. Because world bosses really used to be a great event. If a world boss spawned, it used to be a right war of attrition to get it down. And the rewards that the world boss dropped were fantastic. They're sort of like raid level rewards. And of course, in those days, we didn't have gazillion different levels of raiding. It was like raiding. So they were really, really worthwhile getting. But they were so tough to do. So you literally had to do it in guilds. You literally had to do it in a cohesive group. That nearly came back into the game with Undasta. Went a little bit too far because you used to at one point have to have 3 groups of 40 to defeat it, and it was causing server issues and people were lagging out and yada yada yada. But I would like to see a genuine amount of 40 people having to tackle a world boss to get it down. None of this ridiculous 15 or so that you need for like Doom Lord Kazak or Supreme Lord Kazak and things like that. Or am I just hearkening for glory days which are never gonna happen? Anyway, let's have a look at this beast, shall we? Now, Nithogg is a storm dragon. I don't know what gave it away, but, you know. But it's using the standard Storm Dragon model. This is what all the Storm Dragons look like at the moment. They're just shrunk down. This one, of course, is much larger. So I'm not totally sure if this is going to be the final model for it. I could well see this having some alterations, a little, you know, hornage being put on here, or just a few extra tweaks to kind of set it apart from the others. Or they might just say, no, the brood mother or the brood father or whatever Nithogg is actually going to end up being just looks like them, but a much larger version of them. I mean, there's nothing to complain about. I think the model itself is very fine. Very fine there. And it appears to be a reworking of the Deathwing model. You know, look at that jaw. That is definitely a Deathwing-esque jaw going on there. And I've got to say, I really do like that big, thick, long jaw on the dragons. It really suits them. It kind of gives them a rather menacing look and feel to them. So yeah, I've got no problem with that whatsoever. Hopefully, it'll drop itself as a mount, or, you know, something very similar indeed to a mount. Speaking of mounts, whatever happened to the Stormcrow? Remember the Storm Crow that was discovered in the patch 5.2 files on the PTR? Has never made it into the game. Is the Storm Crow gonna find itself somehow into the World of Warcraft in Legion? And why did I go off topic? But never mind. So here we go. One of the 4... for now, world bosses on offer in Legion, and I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do get a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming. Links are in the description down below, and I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care, everybody. Bye-bye.